I treated it as if it was my own home. And in our home, as a family, we live with works of art. We live with paintings, with sculpture, with photographs, with videos. So for every work by somebody that you may know as a modern master, there are here and at home 4 or 5 works by artists that you may not know, younger generation perhaps, or artists who are not really known outside of their home countries. So, and at home, with no pretensions to be a critic, but just intuitively, I will, with my wife, mix things. And that's exactly what I've done here. I call the exhibition moving because the criteria for a work of art is, does it move me emotionally? Does it touch my spirit, my soul, or intellectually, or a combination? If it does, then I can enjoy it, I can live with it. Abstraction is another theme, which we associate with modernism, but really as a tradition, abstraction goes back thousands and thousands of years into time. And then another interpretation of moving is about the dynamic, about movement. Even static sculpture or paintings, which can infer movement. Any opportunity to extend our knowledge on any issue of sustainability, anything which charts the way to a future where we can consume less energy, anything that moves towards a zero waste, zero carbon way of living. And if that happens to come in the most hostile environment geographically, the desert, I mean, to do it anywhere would be difficult. To do it in the desert is particularly challenging. So I accept some of the contradictions in terms of the place, but the lessons are very, very valuable. And there you have an academic community exploring issues of sustainability, renewable energies, in an environment that is totally solar powered. So that has to be good news. Are we going to develop a future which builds on the pedestrian-friendly city? Because the pedestrian-friendly city with good public transport, with a good mixture of uses, is essentially more sustainable than the car-borne alternative, which creates highways, consumes land, and consumes high levels of energy. The transparency in the Reichstag is literal. You can see through it. And symbolically, the public are on top of the politicians and they can look down on them. But obviously that is also a metaphor for transparency in a wider sense. And I think that perhaps what we're witnessing now are the effects of that transparency. And maybe that is a reflection on our new digital age, where there are no longer there is no longer privacy, in a sense that we less than a generation ago would have taken. So it's all about change.